Hello everybody and welcome to today's reading. I will be using the Tarot of New Vision today. So this is one of my newer decks. Not sure if I ever did use it in my YouTube reading, but I will be using it today along with my old style Lenormand. I'm so thrilled with these decks, you guys. We are going to start off the messages just by kind of taking a peek into what the energy looks like, and for that I'm going to start with the Star Codes Astro Oracle. And I'm not as familiar with this deck. I have had it for a little while now, but honestly I've hardly used it, so I may be referring to the guidebook a little bit for some clarifications on the astrology energy if need be. And I apparently cannot hold these cards. So whilst I figure this out, welcome to anybody who may be new here. Thank you so much for joining my beautiful Twin Flame Soul Tribe. This will be a collective Twin Flame reading. If you are new here, definitely be sure you are subscribed to this channel and that you like these videos. By taking these two actions, you are energetically signaling your presence here to me, and I will be able to channel more specific information for you and your situation. So if you would like that, then definitely be sure you are subscribed and that you like these videos. And also, if you simply enjoy Twin Flame readings or Twin Flame content, that is another great reason to subscribe so you can be notified every time there is an upload. And there we go, we got our card, Progressions, Journey. This is the number 56 card. And a spirit is really just drawing my attention to the fact that 5 and 6 are progressive numbers. You know, like 6 comes after 5, and this is talking about progressions in your journey. Under the deck, at the bottom of the deck, we have the series Nurture card, which is the number 29 card. So let's take a look in the guidebook here for what this Progressions Journey card means for us. The planets continuously move through time and space. When you are born, you imprint the patterns of that moment, which are described in your natal chart. But the planets keep moving, and you also imprint the patterns they make as they progress through these first few months. These progressions sketch out the big sweeping journey of your life. You live that pattern out at roughly the rate of a year to a day for the rest of your life. Once you're born, you cannot choose the cycles you live through, but you always choose how you respond. So the action when you get this card is progressions do not speak of a passing thing, but to the big sweeping arcs of karmic fate to your soul's journey. Your present situation may not make sense in the short term because it has more to do with big karmic patterns and how those intersect with the karmic patterns of the world's progress, and less to do with your daily existence. I think that is the message that we needed to hear. Many twin flames, especially currently, are really unhappy with where they are at in their twin flame journey. They're not seeing the progress, as this card suggests, progression in their journey at the rate that they would like. And this is very typical of twin flames on this journey. You do get frustrated with what seems like this extremely, excruciatingly slow pace, because to be honest, when two individuals' healing and karmic cycles are involved, it's very difficult to speed things up because there are certain lessons that people have to learn at their own pace. And when this journey was kind of chalked out before your birth, it was determined that karmic cycles would break after those lessons are learned. So how long it takes for a person to learn their lessons really just depends on the individual person. I'm going to go to the tarot now to get some clarifiers. Spirit, what are we looking at? I knew it. I knew this card was going to come out. The Three of Pentacles. Third-party situations. I keep hearing Spirit say progress is being made here. Yes, confirmed. We have the Tower with the King of Wands. You guys, you just cannot make this stuff up. The Three of Pentacles in this context is talking about third-party karmic cycles. Whether it's, you know, a platonic individual or a past romantic situation or family, whatever it is, third-party situations are exactly what tend to not progress at the pace that we would like, because we want to see that crumble and fall apart so we can be in union with our person. But what Spirit is showing us here with the Tower is that there is divine intervention always at play here. Because even though karmic cycles are not meant to end until the lesson is learned, they also cannot carry on forever. And that is something that it's really important for us to remind ourselves of. Nothing lasts forever, no matter how much you nurture it. If any of you take interest in gardening, you'll know that no matter how much you nurture your plants, when they're out of season, they will die. If they're perennials, they might come back again the next year, but when their time is up, their time is up. Those same leaves, those same blossoms will not stay on your plant forever. And here is another reassuring card that Spirit is giving you. That the divine masculines in the collective who may be involved with some type of third-party situation, they are taking the lead here to get out of that. And as they are taking the lead, divine intervention is helping them out. It's something that's happening behind the scenes that you and I on a physical 3D level may not be able to see what all is happening, because we're not really meant to see every single step of our counterpart's journey. There are a lot of things that for our own protection we are kind of shielded from. We're not allowed to see that. We're not made to see that. But Spirit is highlighting here that stuff is happening behind the scenes. And for some of you, I'm getting that you may really be fixated on your person's social media. You may be constantly wanting to, check up on their posts. If you know who the third party is, if you're connected to them somehow, or maybe they have some kind of a public profile, you may be checking that to see what's going on with your person. Spirit is really advising you to stop, because you don't want to put yourself through that pain and trauma over and over and over again. And always remember, you guys, things are not what they look like on the outside all the time, right? Like all that glitters isn't gold. So always keep that in mind. Just because something looks a certain way on social media doesn't mean that that's the way it is. We don't know what's happening behind the scenes, and people like to put up a facade for the world to see, right? It's something that happens even more commonly ever since social media really became a big thing. You never post your worst days, the days that you don't want people to see. You just post things that maybe you want people to see. And some people do manipulatively post, like they want to create a certain image that they don't even have in real life. So Spirit is really just pushing me to say here, don't fixate on social media postings, pictures, anything like that. Really protect your energy, guard your mindset, focus on the future you want to create and let things play out naturally here. Everything is going to follow its natural course. You can jump timelines by making your vibration higher. But if you are constantly watching your person and seeing or trying to see what's going on, you're only lowering your own vibration. So Spirit is really asking you to guard against that. This message, I feel like, is really specifically for a select few in the collective. You'll know if this resonates with you, if this is for you. I'm going to pull a couple of Kipper cards here. Spirit, what do we need to know about this tower or this third party situation? Please clarify. Cannot get clearer than this, you guys. Community and the Lovers. Sometimes third parties are a part of our community. They're a part of our work environment. They're a part of the, our family. Maybe they're parents or, some caregiver figure. But twin flames are always lovers. Always. Your place can never be taken by somebody else in your divine counterpart's life. Doesn't matter what things look like on the outside, the energetic connection, the soul level connection, the lifetime after lifetime connection for twin flames will always be to be each other's lovers. Community can become a third party in any way, shape, or form, really. But community doesn't always last. It changes. At the bottom of the deck here, we have change. Things are changing. The Tower tells us about change. This tells us about drastic change, about divine intervention, about things happening suddenly out of the blue. I keep hearing out of the blue. That is a very significant descriptor for somebody here. Change is happening. You cannot see it, but just because you cannot see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. We can't see the air we breathe either, but it doesn't mean that there's no such thing as oxygen. Remind yourself of that every time you feel like you're starting to lose hope. Look at that main female. This is you, beautiful divine feminine. This message is for you. Third parties are false people. Don't pay attention to them. As far as even the law of attraction is concerned, they don't exist. Don't let them live rent-free in your mind. Somebody really needed to hear that, because I'm hearing Spirit say to tell you that, and I really feel like there is somebody here in the collective that really needed to hear that. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, fell out. This is something that is on its way to you. We have the Six of Pentacles. Your divine counterpart is going to come in with an offer. They're going to want to balance this connection out again. And they want to show you how generous they can be with their love towards you. Something you hadn't, a side to them that you hadn't seen in the past. Right now, they're feeling a little bit trapped. They're feeling a little bit constricted and constrained here, but do you see these birds? Birds to me are always a spiritual symbol of messengers, messages coming in, news. These birds are awakening your person to the fact that they're not tied to anything here. They can break free. And the birds are kind of leading the way. What I'm seeing in my third eye, I'm actually hearing, through clairaudience, I'm hearing a bunch of birds chirping and leading a divine masculine out from in between these swords, showing them kind of this pathway or this doorway, so to speak, where some of the swords aren't as close together and he can pass through. But because he's blindfolded, he can't see it. So these birds are his guides, his ancestors, his spirit animal totems that are helping him through this process. They're awakening him. so that he can take the necessary steps toward his wish fulfillment, his Nine of Cups. What both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine together have been manifesting. Let's take a look at the Lenormand here and see what else comes through. Mice. Third parties like to interfere, right? For some of you, it's going to be different for every person what the situation looks like, but some third parties could be family that could be trying to fill your person's ear about how you're not right for them, or how maybe somebody else is, or you know, they're just trying to create some sort of barrier or difficulty in this connection. That's going to go away. Why? Because you have the key. Energy at the bottom of the deck. You cannot make that up. You have the key. And for others, it's, you know, like a manipulative romantic situation that could be taking place here. But your partner is not blind to the fact that they are being manipulated. But surrounding energies do have a pretty big impact, right? It is like a mountain to have to cross over, because hindsight is 2020. When you look back, of course you're gonna know, wow, that was super manipulative. That was you know, like blindsided me. That blindsided me is what I'm hearing a Divine Masculine step in to say. So in the moment, it is like a mountain of an obstacle to climb over. And it's something that your person is working through, but look, you have luck on your side. You have destiny on your side. You have stars at the bottom of the deck here. Wishes granted. Throughout this entire reading, I think Spirit's main message for today, for whoever needed to hear this, because I feel like some of these messages coming through are really hyper specific, you guys. So please be sure to use your intuition and only take what personally connects with you, because I do tend to channel very hyper specific messages, as I even said at the beginning of this video. So you all are not just passive listeners on this channel. You all are energetically co-creating these reading videos with me, because by being subscribed and by liking my videos, you are energetically transmitting your energy to me, virtually transmitting your energy to me, I should say, and that allows me to do this. That allows me to pick up on your situation more clearly. Here we have the, I can never say this word, scythe or scythe, I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but this signals an ending, you guys. And look, we have a ship at the bottom of the deck, moving away from what is ending. What is ending? The third party situation is ending. You are moving toward your divine counterpart. And for some people, this could even signify an actual, like, physical move of household, because maybe, you know, some of you here had a person who was living with a third party, and maybe money was an issue. I'm really being drawn to the Six of Pentacles here. Maybe that's one of the reasons why they couldn't move out of the third party's house, was because money was an issue. For some, I'm hearing work might have been an issue as well. So that is a really big indicator that things are changing here. Your person is becoming abundant financially. By placing their focus on their finances, they are taking the leadership role, which is the King of Wands that came out earlier. They are taking a leadership role in fixing this situation in their life. I just happened to look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Anchor. This is a beautiful card to get. I'm going to read it from the guidebook so you guys know why. Number 35, the Anchor. For in a relationship spread, that's one of the best cards you can get. The Anchor symbolizes a loyal and reliable partner. It indicates stable feelings and extreme devotion. There is a solid foundation for the well-being of the family. This is what you guys are headed towards. This is what is coming in for your twin flame connection. These are really strong, persistent messages coming through, you guys. Like, it's really, really, really strong. I'm going to reshuffle these cards too and see. Oh my God. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Commitment, wedding. People who don't mess around. If you ever ask your tarot cards how somebody views you and you get the Hierophant, know that this person knows that you don't play around. You're not wasting time and you're not joking around. You mean business. Your divine counterpart means business. They're trying to get their stuff together. They're trying to get their life together. You guys, from conflict to victory, the 5 and the 6 of Wands. Right now, your counterpart, and this came up, I think earlier this week too, where many in the collective, the divine masculines, were in an environment of conflict and tension where they were, you know, being manipulated by third parties, and they couldn't find peace within themselves. That's all ending now. Victory is coming. You're overcoming obstacles. This is your divine counterpart coming in with an offer. There is good news coming. Look, I see a bird again here. And especially it's a white bird. It's a good news. It's a fresh start. There's birds here as well. This is news of endings. This is news of a new beginning. This is someone, your divine counterpart, coming in with an offer. This is recognition, like societal recognition. If some of you were worried about not having a label on your connection with your divine counterpart, of, you know, not being established in a relationship, that's all about to change here. And I do feel like this is going to take effect over the next couple of months. I don't think, you know, this is like overnight energy, obviously, but this is taking effect, and by the end of the year, there's going to be some major changes in people's life in the collective. This is really what I'm getting, and for a lot of you, I really feel like it's just going to hit you out of the blue. Like, it's going to kind of come out of nowhere. And I feel like it's probably, you know, when you start to feel like you're holding on to a ghost, and you know, you want to establish your life in a different way, you start to shift your focus away. I feel like that's when you're going to be surprised with all of this. That's when your divine counterpart actually pulls through. It is safe for you to love. Just like I was just saying, you guys, where and look, we have finances and career at the bottom. What did we say? With the 6 of Pentacles and the King of Wands, your divine counterpart has their focus on money, so that if they are in that type of situation where they're living with a third party, they're going to get out of it. They are taking charge. They are taking a leadership role with this because they know what they want. Hence that card, it is safe for you to love. I don't know where I put that. I think I put it back in here. But here, right here, it is safe for you to love. It's safe for you to trust your divine counterpart. Trust is a huge, huge thing on this twin flame journey, you guys. I can't emphasize it enough, because especially as twin flames, being, you know, one soul in 2 bodies, it's like not trusting your counterpart is the same as not trusting yourself on this journey. And that's why there's so much anxiety when that trust is lacking. So Spirit is really just highlighting here that it's okay, it's safe, and whatever your goals are, you're going to meet them. We have the 9 of Cups, the wish fulfillment, and we have the stars in the Lenormand come out. You are on this progressions journey. We had the nurture card at the bottom of the deck. Nurture yourself, nurture your mental health. Don't continuously break your own heart by, you know, stalking social media or being hyper fixated on what is going on in the physical 3D, because like I said, things are not always what they seem. you're only debilitating yourself by doing that. Because even if, let's say, what you're thinking is true, why do you want to keep torturing yourself with that, right? Whether it's true or it's not true, the only option you really have is to make wiser choices that's not going to debilitate and negatively impact you or set you back, because it is going to affect your life. So no matter what the circumstances, Spirit is really just being adamant today about protect yourself, protect your energy, choose yourself first. And if you truly are in a true twin flame relationship, if you are one soul housed in two bodies, literally, technically, you choosing yourself will automatically trigger your counterpart into choosing you. That's just how it works. Because you are divine mirrors of one another. That's why, I have a lot of people come to me and ask, when will I meet my twin flame? Well, the first point that I think is really critical to highlight is that not everybody has a twin flame. Not everybody is a twin flame. Not everybody has a divine counterpart that is the same soul as them. Everybody has some form of a divine counterpart. You could share a very deep soul connection with somebody. You could just be, really like destined soulmates, fated connections, but not everybody is a twin flame. And I think that term is kind of thrown around so loosely, which is why there is so much misunderstanding. I see things out there about, we can help you find your twin flame. First of all, you need to know if you even are a twin flame, right? Because not everybody is. That's something that I really want to make sure that I highlight, and I'll probably start creating some podcast videos when I'm able to, with twin flame content like that. You could have a very deep soul connection with somebody where you do see very similar signs and synchronicities as actual twin flames see, but you may not actually be a twin flame. So it's really critical to note that. And for some reason today, after almost a year of doing these videos, I'm being pushed to say that today. So I feel like there's somebody in our collective who really needs to hear that, not everybody is a twin flame, and it could be that you don't have a twin flame. And the twin flame journey is not easy, you guys. I mean, the ending, the union is absolutely beautiful. It is the best feeling you could ever imagine. But the journey to it is extremely painful, can be debilitating. You do often lose your capacity to function in the real world. Many twin flames have to be entrepreneurs because it's really hard for them with, the 5D energetic exchange that's happening 24/7 with their twin, where you are channeling their energy, their chaos 24/7. It gets really hard to be able to function in the outside world. So as romantic and beautiful as, the twin flame connection and journey sounds, it's not easy. So just keep that in mind. Not everybody is a twin flame. Not everybody has a twin flame. We got the Nine of Pentacles coming out, really re-emphasizing what we've been talking about. Focus on yourself, right? Focus on your own healing, your abundance. Your counterpart is doing the same. They're coming in as, at the end of the road, the King of Pentacles energy. They're going to have their stuff together. They're going to have their finances together. They're going to be willing, ready, and able to provide for you. But in order for them to do that, you have to do that for yourself. That is how true twin flame connections work. So for some reason, I feel like this is the message that needed to get out today. There are definitely a few people in the collective that needed to hear this today. So I do hope that this message reaches you, especially if it was meant for you. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what resonated, what your thoughts are. I will leave my Instagram handle in the video description box below, so if anyone wants to book a personal reading with me, Instagram is where you would do it. There is a highlight called services on my profile. Click on that. All of my readings that I currently offer, their prices are all listed there. Turnaround time is within a week. I don't do same day turnarounds anymore unless I'm running a special. So do keep an eye out for my specials. Those are same day turnarounds, meaning within 24 hours. So definitely keep an eye out for those. I do plan to run a few of them next week. Instagram is also the place to purchase my twin flame manifestation affirmations. You can check out the highlight titled affirmations on my Instagram for reviews. And so many people have seen results with them, you guys. They are $150. It is like an investment in yourself. So all the people that have purchased them and have given me reviews on them would also highly recommend them for you. So do check that out, and if you feel called or guided to purchase them, I will email you the PDF copy that you will have forever. So Instagram is where you would purchase that as well. But anyways, I hope you all have a lovely evening. Sending you all so much love. Thank you for joining me, and I'll talk to you again in the next reading video. Bye, guys.